Devout Catholic Sean Spicer, who you might know as the press secretary, played by Melissa McCarthy in Saturday Night Live,
wonderfully,
was not allowed to visit the Pope. You may have seen that the president is on kind of a Middle East and Europe tour right now, and he met with the Pope. Here's a photo of the Pope with them that the internet has been talking about.
Oh my God.
Where the Pope could not look more unenthused. This is the photo that you take when you're a kid and your parents dress you up and make you take a photo. You're just like, all right, are you done yet? Let me move on. This photo itself has gotten some traction online. Here is what some folks have done with it.
Yes, it's better now.
True story.
It's so good.
Why does Melania look like a pilgrim going to a funeral?
Always, because she is. She's at a funeral every time she has to hang out with her husband.
The cover of The Big Love season 6 DVD cover.
Oh my gosh.
My theory is that Melania is the Russian spy and she orchestrated this whole thing just so Trump would move out of her house and into the White House.
So she no longer has to hold hands with him because she apparently doesn't want to do that.
Yeah, that's a game she likes to play called I've Never Loved You.
Slap you away.
All right, here we go. So Devout Catholic Sean Spicer was supposed to be part of that meeting, and other people from the administration who rank lower than Sean Spicer were allowed to go. But according to the quote, several Trump staffers, most of which technically rank below Spicer, were in attendance at the meeting. Such a meeting was, according to a friend interviewed by CNN, according to Uproxx, was, quote, all he wanted.
Oh.
Sean Spicer, pretty Christian. I think he's earned it. Here's a look at Sean Spicer.
Oh God.
He used to be the White House Easter Bunny.
In the George W. era, right?
In the George W. era back in the day. So what do you guys think about this?
Well, this makes me feel for Sean a little bit because I've met the Pope when I was.
What?
Wow.
So I feel
Shut
like
the hell up. You met the Pope?
And I didn't really care at the time because I was so little.
How old were you?
I can't remember. I'll try and find the photo of it when we edit this.
5?
No. We were in Belgium. I was probably 11.
That's
something like
aware.
That. And it was, yeah, but I still thought it was just a thing because my dad was a priest and it was the Episcopal Diocese of Europe had a meeting with the Pope at that time, who was, I think, Pope John Paul II. And my dad was like, oh, and the kids are gonna be able to go and like shake his hand and say hello. And I was like, yeah, that's a normal thing that you would do. Because when you're that little, you think well, my dad's a priest, so duh, I should meet the Pope.
I'm 11 now, I'll live to be 99. I'll meet 9 popes.
Yeah,
I guess,
I'll meet every single pope because my dad is a cool ass priest and everybody knows it. So I feel for Sean Spicer because I think that it should, I think it's not that exclusive if I'm allowed to meet the Pope. So
you're rubbing it in right now.
I know, that's why I'm like, I don't like Sean Spicer. I don't think he's a great press secretary. I think he might be actually the worst, but.
By this sample, 33% of people meet the Pope.
Yeah, it just feels like something that if it's true that Trump is sort of barring him from doing, or at least not allowing him to pursue, it feels like a dig because there are lower level staff members, much like I was at 11 years old, that are gonna get to meet the Pope, and they probably won't appreciate it as much as devout Catholic Sean Spicer would.
Yeah, Grace, you gave my whole life this morning. So last night, guys, I was looking for something, and I still didn't find it this morning, and that was my fuck to give about Sean Spicer not meeting the Pope. However, with that said, I'm not an insensitive asshole, so I do think it sucks that Sean Spicer.
I just picture you around your house.
Like, where is it? Where is it? Where's my fuck to give? But it does suck because being snubbed from meeting an idol or someone that you've looked up to your whole life is a problem. But maybe that was just the punishment Trump bestowed upon him for not handling all the things he should have been handling right within these first 120 days. Shawnee. So maybe that's like the. Snap you get.
You don't get a cookie if
right. We'll let the intern who came from nowhere meet the Pope. Let this be a lesson to you, Spicy.
That sucks. Have you ever been snubbed like this before? Anyone that you really wanted to meet that you didn't get to at the last minute?
Never a snub, but I think mainly when I wanted to meet someone and I thought it was going to be a joyous experience, it wasn't. Halle Berry.
What happened? You met Halle Berry. You met the Pope. You met Halle Berry.
Well, I almost met Halle Berry.
Good.
And then plus on the show I do, there's a lot of celebrities that come through that you're like, oh my gosh, Khloe Kardashian. Just you're told you get that look from producers or the powers that be that listen. This is not gonna happen. Walk around, go the other way.
Oh, really?
But it's a look. It's one of those like.
Oh no.
Have you ever been snubbed from meeting someone you wanted to meet?
I snubbed myself when I slept through the Eric Andre interview.
Oh.
Wait,
He came on the
one
show.
here?
I was asleep. I woke up, I was like, fuck, this is the one day I wanted to go to
Brett?
work.
Are you throwing shade right now?
I snubbed myself. Like I wanted to meet him, but I screwed up and slept through it.
I think that's kind of more often what happens is that you sort of read signals or you sort of like snub yourself from an opportunity because I am damn near sure, like 90% sure that Bianca Del Rio lives or is seeing someone in my neighborhood. I see her around often. However, she's always wearing sunglasses and like a beanie and very much is like on the move and does not want to be disturbed. And so it's just me and my dog being like, like maybe now, and it's never gonna happen. Like I will continue to snub myself because I don't want to be. I'm afraid of being rejected if I go up and say I'm a big fan. You know.
I'm not though. I mean I met Miley at the Sherman Oaks Galleria.
Whoa.
And what was really funny, this was before the Bangers era. This was like post Hannah Montana Breakout, that album Breakout, where she was still long haired, very innocent and I guess okay. But I was like, hey, Miley, I love you. And she took a picture with me and everything. It was cool. Because I think, I'm not afraid of rejection.
Right.
I don't really care. But and also Bianca Del Rio is the season 6 winner of Drag Race, in case you guys didn't know who that was.
This is what I would say then. I think we just workshop this. Sean Spicer, you go and meet the Pope. You force your way through. You yell out, yo Pope, pull a Jason,
just go to the equivalent of the Vatican Galleria and shout at him when he's shopping for new slippies.
There's gotta be a mall for
Yo, John Paul, JP, what's up?
Mall of the Pope.
The Mall of the Pope.
Oh God, see for me I have more story, like I don't like meeting celebrities really. Like I got the couple red carpet gigs for Paramount where I like had to host the red carpet for like Star Trek and Interstellar. Oh. And it's really nerve-wracking for me in that like we're in front of people kind of meeting them and there have been a couple who just like walk up and look and then just move away.
Oh no.
But I have these ones where I accidentally meet and interact with people I didn't expect to. That was working at a talent agency. Like Justin Timberlake gets off an elevator and I thought it was just a friend of mine and I was like, hey, what's up, man? Just walked by him and I'm like, that was embarrassing. And one time Harrison Ford called and I answered and I was like, hello, Sarah's office. And he goes, I'd like to speak with Sarah. This is Harrison Ford. And I thought it was her dad playing a trick. And I go, 1 second.
The thing about meeting celebrities though is that it's all mental because I've done red carpets too. When you have a small amount of time to like extrapolate some really cool shit from these stars, right? But they do a job. If you really humanize them and really, so like certain celebrities that are really big, I think about the worst thing they've ever done. Like Kaylee Cuoco, met her at Neiman Marcus. I thought about her horrible Toyota commercials.
And also she was on the show Big Bang Theory. That's terrible.
Right. No, shut up, Brett. But I was like, wait a minute, I love the Big Bang. But I thought, she's a human being. Let me just humanize her, and it takes a little bit of the edge off when meeting celebrities.
Yeah, for sure.